Good morning. My name is Mark, and I'm on a journey. I started this journey at 551 pounds, and we'll see where I am now. If you're new to this, welcome to my journey. It's fairly simple. I go over what I've been eating, and then I have a weigh-in at the end. This one's a little different. At the end, there's a little extra video. So I hope you enjoy it, and cheers.
All right, I'm going to pick up a sleeping cat who will probably wake up. Oh, there she is. This is Honeybee. She's usually the sweetest. All right, Saturday night. Okay, you want to go? Bye, kitty. Anyway, Saturday night. So, morning I had eggs and spam, which is about 350 calories. Lunch, I had a single frozen burrito. Well, obviously I nuked it and cooked it and put some sour cream with it. And that came to about 350 calories as well. So we're at 700 calories. And then dinner, my daughter kind of directed me and I did the cooking. We made a sort of creamy tomato sauce with chicken and onion and pepper and spinach and with penne pasta. I tried to not have too big a serving, but it was still probably close to 800 calories. I looked up what a similar dish would be without the chicken, and it came to about 300 calories a serving, eight servings in a pasta, a pound of pasta. So I had probably a little less than a quarter of the amount that was there, so that's double it, so that's 600. And then that didn't include the chicken, so I added 200 for the chicken. So that's like 1,500 for the day. But feeling pretty full with the pasta. It was good pasta. Pasta is, of course, a lot of carbs. But we shall see. The week is starting off fairly good. And it's a different daughter this time. The other daughter would have done the cooking. This daughter, she does cooking on her own sometimes, but she wanted me to do the cooking. She just kind of directed what she thought would go in it. All right. It is Sunday night. And a weird thing happened today. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't trying to not eat. I just wasn't hungry. I actually kind of made myself eat a bit. Coffee, and then I figured I better eat something. I didn't really feel like eating much, so I had a protein bar. And then a little later, I did feel a little hungry, and I had a ham sandwich. Now, I bought bread this time, and it said it was 60 calories a slice. So it was probably only about a 300 calorie sandwich, because it wasn't a big amount of ham. So there were 200, 300, we're 500 now. And then that was almost it. And then finally later on, it got into the evening, and I thought, well, I better have something, because it's just weird. So I had another protein bar, and I had some Metamucil, because even though I hadn't eaten much, I wanted to make sure everything was going to flow through okay, and I hadn't had much fiber. But I don't know why I wasn't hungry today. I'm not feeling weird. I'm just wasn't hungry. I've been eating the protein bars. I eat them slow. That's an important thing that I do with them, because they're like a candy bar. You can just gone. But no, I take a little bite and chew it and enjoy it, and then swallow it and do the next bite. So, which is also something I'm going to have to learn if I do get the surgery, is to eat slowly and eat small amounts. Anyway, so today was literally like a 700 calorie day. I don't recommend it, but I just wasn't hungry. Hello, this is a familiar setting. I'm sitting on my bed. It's because it's the end of the day. So that's what I do, is I sit on my bed, and maybe I'll finish off with some TV or read a book or lie down and go to sleep. But it's the end of my day. So today, I did eat more, even though I still wasn't feeling especially hungry. Which is good, I guess. Maybe my body is telling me to cool down. I did have breakfast. Breakfast was spam and egg on toast. So I had 2 thin slices of spam, because that is what they call a serving, and that's 170, 180, 190, whatever. Some amount multiplied, plus 100 anyway, 6 servings in a can. So I've been doing that. So I've now had half a can of Spam over all the times I've said I've had Spam. And 1 egg and toast, and the toast is like 60 calories a slice. So that's like 400 calories at the most. Lunch, I was a little creative for lunch. I felt like something interesting, so I did it. It might have been better if I had celery, but I didn't have celery. I had the little peppers. So I had some little peppers and a can of tuna mixed up with some mayonnaise and salt and pepper, and an apple. And honestly, that isn't very many calories because the can of tuna is only, it's like it depends on, I should have looked at the actual can, but it's tiny right. I didn't have my glasses. But it varies a lot. It's probably close to 100, maybe 120. Again, it depends on where I look it up. And mayonnaise, not that much, like 30. So we're maybe at 150. Peppers are minimal. The apple is maybe another 100. So we're talking like 300 calories or so for lunch. So we're at like 700 calories so far. Dinner, I didn't feel like meat. I did feel like making the cabbage and peppers and onions, but I didn't add any meat. I still have that sausage sitting there. I haven't opened it. So just some cabbage, some onion, and some peppers. These are things that are often considered freebies on traditional calorie counting diets. So honestly, if that was 200 calories, I'd be surprised, and probably half of that was from the olive oil, which I didn't use very much of. So what are we at there? We're at 400 plus 200 plus, plus 300. We'll call it 300 just to be generous. So 700 plus another 200. So we're at 900 calories so far. And I did have a protein bar. I wasn't crazy hungry or anything, but I thought it's a pretty low calorie day. I should try to make sure I'm having something, and protein's good. And of course, vitamin. I didn't have Metamucil because I thought I had enough fiber from all that cabbage stuff. So very low calorie day again. I'm not doing this on purpose. It's just I'm responding to my body. My body is saying, you're not very hungry today. And honestly, I didn't do much today, so I guess it's normal for me to not be very hungry. It's good. Usually I'm fighting till I go, am I really hungry? Do I really want to eat that cracker or cookie or whatever the heck? I don't have crackers or cookies. I do have bread. But the point is that I'm only eating because I'm hungry, but I haven't been feeling hungry, which is a bit of an odd thing for me. But I guess I'm grateful that that's how my body is behaving right now. Tuesday. Appetite's back. In a very roundabout way, got to between 1,600 and 1,700 calories. Breakfast was Spam, again, 2 thin slices, and a couple eggs. Then lunch was kind of divided up as like 3 sort of snacks. I had a couple pieces of toast. I had a protein bar. I had some salami. And that all came to 1,000 calories, maybe a bit more. Then I had a can of stew. Sorry, a little bit backlit. Whatever. You can still see my face. I can still see my face. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm being silly. Aren't I always? And a can of stew and another piece of toast. So that all came to, like I said, between 1,600 and 1,700 calories. Other than dividing up lunch into, what was lunch, There's breakfast, and there's dinner, and then there's whatever I ate in between is lunch. So, an odd day, but still 1,600, 1,700 calories. Tomorrow, my daughter's with. It's getting very confusing. This week is going cuckoo with scheduling. Anyway, my daughter's going to be with me next tomorrow, and then she's back with her mom, and then she's back with me, and who knows. Anyway, and I have a bug bite slash zit, which has been there for quite a while. Hopefully, it'll go away. It's Wednesday. The sneaky way was okay. Breakfast, I had spam and egg and toast, which is a little bit more than 400, roughly 400. And then I had a protein bar, and then I had nothing until dinner. And dinner, we had some of the leftover pasta, penne pasta with garlic and tomato and whatever, and chicken. I had a bigger serving, so I'm going to call it 900, maybe a bit more. And then I had another protein bar. So we have 400 plus 200 is 600 plus 900 is 1500 plus another 200 is 1700. Call it 18 just to make a number. So that's a Wednesday. It's Thursday. So I did do a food bank trip. Got a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to do an unboxing for it because just a lot of stuff. Anyway, so after I did all that and did some other stuff, I ate sort of a late lunch, breakfast, I guess. And it was, again, the last of the spam. It lasted 6 meals. And toast and 1 egg. And again, that's roughly 400 calories. Now, I was a bad boy, but not a terribly bad boy, on lunch. The food bank included a patriotic cookie, a sort of a sugar cookie, shortbreadish kind of cookie. And I ate that, but I called it my lunch, and it was 270 calories. So call it 300. We're now at 700. Dinner, I had I only had 2 of them from way back when with the food bank. A vegetarian meatless chili, like with a meat substitute, plant-based substitute for meat, chili. And it was 1 serving is 1 bowl, like the bowl it came in, which is 250 calories. And I added some cheese to it, but not a lot, maybe only like 50 calories of cheese. So call that 300. So we're at 400 plus 300 plus 300 is 1,000. And it's getting on in the evening, and I think I'm done for the night. So let's call it 1,000 calorie day. The chili was fairly filling. So anyway, that's it. It's Thursday. Coming up Friday, tomorrow's the last day, then Saturday weigh-in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. We have the mood lighting tonight because I am in my car. Supposed to go pick up my daughter, but at a friend's, she said, "Can I please have an extra half hour?" So I said, fine, but I was already in the car, so I am just going to sit in my car and waste some time, including the very important job of doing my food blog. So this morning I had eggs and toast, which is like 300 calories. And then I had a ham sandwich for lunch, which is probably also 300 calories because it wasn't that much ham, and it's like 120 for the bread and a little bit of ham, and mustard's a freebie. So we'll even call it 400. So we're now at 700. Dinner, I did a little bit more. I had these Hatch pepper breakfast sausages from the food bank. They're pretty good, but they're odd because they include egg and cheese in the sausage. So I cooked up 4 of those, and I put some cheese, and I put them in a tortilla. So it's like 500 for the sausages, 100 for the cheese, and 200 for the tortilla. Makes 800. So we are at 300 plus 400 plus 800 is 1,500, and then I had a protein bar, which made it 1,700. So an okay day. Could have been better, but not really. 17 I'm not going to beat myself up over. I mean, the range is really 15 to 18 is sort of the range.
If you go below too much, then maybe you need to make sure you eat something. If you go above too much, then I don't know, just try to do better next time. When I get home, I'm going to have some Metamucil to make sure everything goes out because I don't think I had enough fiber today. And I'll get back to you with the weigh-in. And there's going to be an extra thing after the weigh-in as well.
Good morning. It is Saturday. Before I go on, like, share, subscribe, please. After I do this little section here, I made a little video and a picture to sort of show my progress over basically a year. I don't notice it except clearly in the face, but there's a picture you can see. So, this week has been pretty good, I would say. It was 5487. So we've officially crossed the 100-pound mark. So hooray! The next thing is to get under 400. So that's the next little milestone, landmark, whatever you want to call it. But again, day by day, day by day, day by day. So carry on. Watch this next little segment. And it's sort of a challenge. Do you see a difference? Because to me, I don't see a difference in my body, my face, yes, but everything in my body just seems to have sagged. So I still look fat. I maybe look different fat, but I don't think I look any less fat. But the scale doesn't lie. All right. This is an experiment. Can you see the difference? I will be posting a photo of me prior to this journey wearing pretty much the same outfit. Now, I don't see a huge difference myself because to me everything is just sagged. I am at least, actually probably more than 100 pounds less than the picture I will post, but you be the judge.